Our table of contents, Section 3, Fundamental of Bridge Inspection Method of Access, Introduction, Type of Access, Equipment, Ladders, Rings, Scaffold, Boat, Barges, Climbers, Floaters, Bosuns or Boat Swans, Chairs and Rappelling, Free Climbing, Permanent Inspection Structures, Catwalk, Travelers, Handrails, Inspect Rod, Robots, Type of Access Vehicles, Main Lift, Mailkit Lift, Truck, Underbridge Inspection Vehicle, Method of Access, Cost Efficiency, Safe Consideration, Access, Equipment and Access Vehicles, Method of access. Introduction. Two primary methods for the gaining access for the hard reach areas of the bridge are access equipment and access vehicles. Common access equipment includes ladder, ring, and scaffolds, while common access vehicles include man lifts, bucket trucks, snoopers. In most cases, use of the man lift bucket truck will be least less time consuming than using of the ladder rigging to inspect a structure. Time saved, however, the most offset with the higher costs associated with operating access vehicles. 352 types of equipment. The purpose of the access equipment is in position when the closer enough to the bridge component with a hands-on inspection can be performed. The following are some of the most common forms of access conform equipment. Ladders can be used in inspecting the underside of the bridge for inspection substructures. However, the ladders should be used only for the portions of the bridge that can be reached safely without undue leaning or reaching. Ladders can also be used to climb down and access elements of the bridge, and hook ladder is commonly referred to as fastened securely to the bridge framing. And then they have use a hook ladder. While using a hook ladder, the inspector should be tied off a separate safety line independent of the ladder. Rigging of the structure, consistent cable platform rigging used to gain the access to the floor system, main load, carrying members in areas where access to other means is not feasible, where special inspection procedures are required. Non-destructive testing, pin removal. Rigging is often used over water, over busy highways, railroads where sufficient clearance exists. Rigging is a good choice of low posted bridge that does not have a capacity to support an inspecting vehicle. Rigging for superstructure inspection. Scaffolds provide even efficient access to alternate structures that are less than 12 millimeters or 40 feet high over low level ground with little or no traffic nearby. Alright, scaffold. The boat barge may need to be structured over water. Boat can be used in inspection as well, providing access areas for the taking photographs. Also, safety boats are required when performing an inspector over water. Inspecting operation from a barge. Barge may be used with a combination of other access equipment or vehicles to perform an inspection. Barge may be temporarily anchored in place to provide a platform, main lift, underwater inspection. Climbers are mobile inspection platform cages, climbs, steel cables. They are well suited with the inspection of high piers, other long vertical face of the bridge members. Floats is a wood plank work platform hung by rope. Floats are generally used for the access situation where the inspector will be a particular location for a relatively long period of time. Alright, bosuns or boat swans or chairs repelling. Boat swans or chairs suspended with a rope can carry only one device and carry only one inspector at a time. They can be raised or lowered, block and tackle devices, repelling a similar access method to bosom chair, but utilize different equipment and techniques. However, the both methods require use of independent safety lines. Alright, free climbing. Some structures or other methods of the access is not practical. The inspector must climb the bridge element. Safety awareness should be foremost of the inspector's mind for utilizing this technique. Climbing could be divided into two categories. First category, free climbing, which the inspector climbs freely unsecured to the bridge. Whenever possible, the safety line should be provided for the inspector to secure a lanyard. Second category employs the rappelling techniques and safety equipment. Alright, permanent inspection structures. On structures, inspections access include the design construction of the bridge. They are typically found on long span structures than more complex with design. Although these inspection platforms only give the access limited portion of the bridge, they do provide safe and effective means for inspector to work. Following are some examples of permanent inspection structures. A catwalk is an inspection platform typically run parallel with the girders of the abutment of the superstructure. Catwalks can be used in inspection parts, deck, superstructure, some portion of substructure. The range of the inspection area is limited to those locations near the catwalk. Alright, a traveler is another permanent inspection platform. Similar to the catwalk, except that it is movable. The traveler platform is typically perpendicular to its girders. Platform runs rail system between the substructure elements. Having platform perpendicular with the girders allow the inspector a wide range of the movement and enable them to see more if not all the superstructure elements. Shows the traveler platform, and then the handrails are used to aid inspectors. Handrails can be used at a number of different locations on the bridge. On the main suspension cables on the top of the pier cap is on girder web or just a few locations where the handrails may be built. Handrails are typically provided to assist the inspector when free climbing on the bridge and give the inspector a place to secure their lanyard and safety harnesses. Alright, inspection robots. Currently, efforts have been made for robots to be used for inspection purposes, though still early development stage of robots may prove an important addition with the inspector's access equipment. Although a robot can never replace a qualified inspector, it can provide information that may not be visible to human eyeball. A robot equipped with sonar capabilities can detect internal flaws in the bridge members. Also, a robot can be used in situations that are too difficult to reach and extremely dangerous for humans. 353 types of access vehicles. There are many types of vehicles available to assist the inspector gaining access. Hands-on inspection bridge elements. The following are some of the most common types of access of vehicles. A man lift is a vehicle with a platform bucket capable of holding one or more inspector. The platform is attached to a hydraulic boom that mounted on a carriage. The inspector drives carriage using control in the platform. This type of vehicle is not licensed for use for the highways. However, some of the man lifts are nimble and operate on a variety of terrains. Although four-wheel drive modules are available, man lifts are limited to use on ferry-level terrain. Man lifts can come in a number of different sizes with the vertical reaches ranging from 12 meters, 40 feet, to over 52 meters or 170 feet. Shows a man lift. A bucket truck is similar to a man lift. However, the bucket truck can be driven on a highway and the inspector controls only the bucket as well. The man lift of the bucket truck should be used in ferry-level terrain. The bucket trucks have a number of different feature variations. Lifting capability, 25 to 50 feet, rotating turret, turning range, rotational capability of the turret areas in each vehicle. Outriggers, bucket trucks offer extended reach and turning range. Have outriggers and support that are lowered in from the chassis of the vehicle to help maintain stability. Alright, telescoping booms. Some of the booms may be capable of extending with the retracting, providing great flexibility reach area for the given truck location. Truck movement in some vehicles or other stable to operation. Outrigging can move along the bridge during inspection activities. Vehicles that require outriggers or stable operations can not move during the inspection unless the outriggers have wheels. Multiple booms. Some bucket trucks have more than one boom and provide up to 50 feet. Unbridged inspection vehicle. The unbridged inspection vehicle is a specialized bucket truck with an articulated boom designed to reach any under the structure while parked on the bridge deck. The rotating turret provides a maximum flexibility outriggers while the wheels allow truck to be moved during operation. Usually a third boom has capacity with extending, retracting, allowing the greater reach under structure. Some of the large underground bridge inspection vehicles for 4 booms allowing an even greater reach. And it shows a underbridge inspection vehicle. Many features of the unbridged inspection vehicle are standardized on all models. Some of the common features include rotating turret provides maximum flexibility, outriggers with wheels, allowing moving truck during operation, telescoping third boom. The third boom has capability for extending contracting that allows the greater reach on their structure. Variations and options available to different models include capacity. Some underbridge inspection vehicles have 2 or 3 person bucket at the end of the third boom. Other models are equipped with multiple person platform third boom with a ladder on the second boom. Still, other models may have capability of interchanging a bucket platform in a shop. Your platform is lowered and an articulated boom can be telescoped out, providing inspecting access to a wide range of the superstructure substructure. The inspector is now free to walk from beam to beam without having to reposition the platform. This combination allows an efficient and thorough inspection. The telescoping second boom. Some of the underbridge inspections which vehicles models have second boom can extend and contract, provide greater movement of vertical direction. Articulated third or fourth boom. Some of the underbridge inspection vehicles models have the same small third or fourth boom, which allows greater vertical movement under the structure. This option is particularly useful on bridges with deep superstructure members. 354 method of access to cost vision. Most cave the vent with a sluggish lift the device quicker than using a ladder rigging to inspect the structure. The time saved, however, must offset with the higher cost of the associated with obtaining operating vehicle. In assessing the time-saving effectiveness of the lift device, the following questions should be answered. Can the bridge be inspected with the other reasonable methods? What type of access vehicles, access equipment are available? How much bridge can be inspected using an access vehicle? How much bridge can be inspected with one setup of the access vehicle? How much time does it take to inspect each setup? How much time does it take to move from one setup to the next? Does the vehicle require an independent operated driver other than an inspector, while you, the access vehicles, require special traffic control? Can the bridge carry the weight of the inspection vehicle? Inspection time, vehicle costs can be then compared and costs associated with using standard assessment equipment. And then 3.5 safety consideration. Safety should be a primary concern on any job site, not only of the workers but of the public as well. The equipment and vehicles being used also have safety consideration. Access equipment. Before bridge inspection begins, an equipment inspection should be performed as minimum and inspection access equipment as per manufacturer guidelines. Using faulty equipment can lead to serious accidents and even death. Inspectors should check all the equipment and verify that it is good working condition, no defects and problems. If rigging or scaffold is being used, it should be checked to ensure that it is installed properly. All cables and planks are secured tightly. OSHA-approved safety harnesses with shock-absorbing lanyards should be worn at all times when using and access equipment vehicles. Access vehicles, and the inspector is not familiar with the inspection vehicle being used, it should take the time required to become accustomed to the operation. In some cases, formal operator training is being necessarily required. When operating an inspection vehicle, always be aware of an overhead power lines or any other hazard that may exist. It's also important to be aware of any of the restrictions on the vehicle, such as weight limits for the bucket, support surfaces, slope limits, and reach restriction. Always be alert of the location, not boom out of into unsafe areas, unprotected traffic lanes near electrical lines. And that was fundamental bridge inspection, Federal Highway Administration Bridge Inspection Manual, Section 3, Fundamentals of Bridge Inspection.